evening, everybody. This is Rob Johnson with the Pregame Media Network, coming to you from Louisville High School, home of the Leopards, as we got a big-time matchup tonight between the Louisville Leopards and the Canton McKinley Bulldogs. I'm joined on the mic tonight by Paige Folk. What's up, Paige?
Not much. How about you?
Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, coming off a nice training sesh. Early after school, coming in after that JV game.
Nice.
Great competition.
Yeah, the JV game came down to what, 5 points?
Six. Yeah,
So
37-43.
So, it's going to be a battle for the varsity. So, before we get started, I want to say thank you to everybody out there in Streamland. I'll tell you what, yesterday was my birthday, and I had hundreds of people wish me a happy birthday. And for all of you that took the time, I want to say thank you. It was amazing. I feel the love, and I appreciate it all. So,
well, happy birthday. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I try to keep it on the down low a little bit just because, I'm starting to climb the ladder. So
I think everyone knew my birthday this past season.
They did.
Game day, scoring.
Oh, yeah.
Not many people didn't.
I was so pumped when you got that goal on game day. So getting back to the ball game, the Leopards come into the matchup 15-2, getting back on the winning track Tuesday after falling last Friday to St. Ed's. They went into Marlington and took out the Dukes and drubbed them 83-39. It was close until about the first quarter when Bo Siegfried just absolutely went off. Mm-hmm. Bo finished with 26. He was absolutely deadly from the three-point line and actually flirted with another school record. Currently, Siegfried is number one in assists in the county page and number one in the state. He also broke the last home game. He broke I think it was the last home game or at the St. Ed's game, he broke the all-time assist record for a game. So he leads the team in so many ways, not just in his assists, but he can pull the trigger. So that's another thing that just adds to the flow.
Yeah.
But you can't focus on just one guy because they can come at you in so many ways. Hayden Nigro leads the team with 19.5 points per game, and Gross is second with 16.1. You also can't count out Ashton Marshall or Tate Aljanzik because they can fill it as well.
Yeah, so many valuable players, and I know BG's been leading the team for quite some time in shooting percentage, Like you said, Bo with assists, Hayden with points.
Right.
The consistency of our players and even, the depth of our bench. It's really what keeps this team together.
Absolutely. And the team is also strong off the bench as they've got a few guys in Colton Loy. Well, Colton's going to start tonight, but Avery and Draychick, these guys add so much extra depth to the team so that, when it's time, they can come in and do their job. For the Bulldogs, they come in 11-4, 8-2 in the Federal League. That is the league lead. I believe they lead Green by half a game. They are winners of 5 in a row and had an opportunity to cover this team early in the year, and they took it to Alliance pretty good in that game. The team is balanced and deep, and they are led by Reed Sims Jr., Anthony Shavers, Jalen Jeter, and Jakis Moody. I'll tell you what, Reed Sims Jr., he averages 19 points a game, and he is about as a complete player in the county as there is. He's an excellent defender. And then Moody, of course, he can go deep, as well as Jeter. He can run the floor as anyone in the county. And if you go down the lane, Shavers can send you packing. To the matchup, the two teams have played 13 times over the year. McKinley holding a huge 1-12 advantage. The last time the Leopards won was back in 1960, Paige.
That seems crazy.
Yeah, I know. For some of the Louisville Leopard teams that have come through here, to have that kind of a drought against a team, that just is nuts. Although,
that's insane.
Hopefully they can pull it off tonight because, the girls just ended their big drought with McKinley. So maybe we can make it a 2024 to live by. So overall, throughout the years, the games have been close, but the Leopards just haven't found a way to get over that hump. But they have a great shot this year. And the Leopards are battle-tested and don't shy away from competition, so let's see what they can do. So, well, we got about 3 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to pay some bills, and then we'll be back here in just a few minutes. This is the Strega Media Network.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Hello. Did you know that when you invest in your smile, you're investing back into your Stark County community? Welcome to Thomas Dental. My name's Tanya. I'm Dr. Mike's practice manager. Every day, we're investing back into our community. Here are just a few of our community efforts. Here at Thomas Dental, our mission is bringing smiles back to our community, one smile at a time.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Cheerleading techniques with Tori. Located at 133 East Main Street, Louisville, Ohio. Call today, 330-573-4580.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Beatty Sports has all of your athletic needs, specializing in corporate, school, and team apparel. In-house custom embroidery and silk screening makes the Beatty Sports tradition of quality and service unbeatable. Go Leopards!
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
And we're back here at Louisville as we prepare for the pregame ceremony. We're going to take a quick step back. We'll be right back after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Board of Education Superintendent, Principal, and Athletic Director of Louisville High School extend to each of you a cordial welcome. Louisville High School and McKinley High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. Follow the rules, speak and act responsibly. Show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials, the coaches, all authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The officials for tonight's contest are Adam Young, Ronald Fuller, and Connor Schoenfeld. To honor America, please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem. let's meet the team. First, our visiting team, the McKinley Bulldogs, led by head coach Sean Weatherspoon. Number 1, Jason Moody. Number 2, Anthony Shaver. Number 11, Davey Thompson. Number 23, Jalen Hurd. And number 30, Reed Sims Jr. And now, your Louisville Leopards starting lineup. At point guard, a 6-foot junior, number 0, Bo Siegfried. At forward, a 6'6" junior, number 2, Braden Gross. At guard, 6'4" junior, number 10, Peyton Aljansen. At forward, 6'4" junior, number 32, Colton Moore. And at guard, 6'5" senior, number 24, Aiden Agro. Leopards are led by head coach Sean
Well, here we go. Well, here we go, Paige. Why don't you give us the lineups before we get going?
Alrighty, starting for Canton McKinley is going to be number 1, Joseph Moody, number 2, Anthony Shevers, number 11, Davey Thompson, number 23, Jalen Hurd, number 30, Reed Sims Jr. Starting for the Leopards is going to be number 0, Bo Siegfried, number 2, Braden Gross, number 10, Tate Aljancic, number 24, Hayden Nigro, and number 32, Colton Loy.
So here we go. Gross and Sims will tip it off. Here we go. And the Leopards will control the tip. Siegfried gonna dribble. Goes to the right side. He's gonna dribble, drives, gives it off to Loy, back out to Siegfried. Siegfried cross court to Nigro. Nigro on the left wing over to Loy. Loy on the right wing over to Siegfried. Into the corner to Nigro. Nigro gonna pull for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by McKinley. Here come the Bulldogs. Coming up the floor is Moody. Moody gonna pull for 3. Short. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. That's Hurd. Gets it out to Thompson. Thompson's gonna swing it back out top. He's dribbling. Guarded by Siegfried. Gets it inside. Kicks it off to Reed. Or Sims. And I believe they call. Wow. I can't believe they didn't call that a travel, but here come the Leopards the other way. Siegfried for 3, bang! Just like that, Leopards lead 3-0. 7:02 first quarter. So here comes Thompson, dribbling up top, picked up by Siegfried. He's gonna dribble, goes to the right side, gonna drive, takes it to the hoop, layup, scoop, it's good. 3-2 Leopards. Aljancic inbounds to Siegfried. He'll be picked up in the backcourt by Thompson. Thompson guarding him tightly. Across the timeline. Nigro on the left wing dumps it into Gross. Takes it strong to the hoop and couldn't get it to fall. So with 6:34 here in the first quarter, Braden Gross will go to the free throw line. Nice take by Gross. That's the first foul on number 23, Jalen Hurd. Gross, first shot is good. 3-3, or excuse me, 4-3-2. Ugh. Got to get in the flow here, Paige.
It's been a long day.
So that'll be the first point of the ball game for Braden Gross. Second one's up, short, and it's tapped around and retrieved by No one, out of bounds. Almost caught a spectator. As the Bulldogs will get the ball and inbound. So the Bulldogs inbound to Thompson. He's going to be picked up by Siegfried in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the center stripe. He's going to give it off to Reed Sims Jr. Sims going to give it off to Moody. Back to Thompson. They're going to swing it around the top. Thompson to the right corner to Sims. He's going to drive, spins, pulls up for two. Shots back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gross. Gross is going to push it up the floor to Nigro. Nigro going to take down the lane, loses it, and he's fouled with 6:03 left here in the first quarter. Leopards lead 4-2. So the Leopards will inbound on the baseline. Siegfried to Gross. Back fakes to Siegfried. Drives baseline. Strong to the hoop and one. Nice take by Braden Gross. Going to make it 6-2 Leopards. 5:59 here first quarter.
Foul number 23, Jalen Hurd, his second.
So Gross back to the free throw line. Shooting the first one. Up. Back of the rim, no good. Tap back out to Gross. Gross going to back it down. Kicks it off to Nigro. Takes it strong to the hoop. And it's good. 8-2 Leopards. 5:50 first quarter. Thompson into Moody. Back to Thompson. He'll come up the backcourt. Shouting out the singles. He'll get across the timeline. Gives it off to Shavers to Moody. Gets it over to Hurd, and we've got an off-the-ball whistle. I'm not sure if it's just an official's timeout or what. I think it was just he was tying his shoe and he didn't want anybody to play on, I guess. Irregardless, it's 8-2 Leopards, 5:35 first quarter. So Moody will inbound. Leopards in a man-to-man. They get it to Thompson. Picked up by Siegfried. He'll go to the left side. They switch. Thompson guarded by Aljancic. Sims takes it, kicks it into the corner to Thompson. He's going to drive baseline. He's picked up, double team. Sims shot up and falls. Nice take by Reed Sims Jr. 8-4 Leopards. Aljancic inbounds, gets it to Loy. Up to Nigro, across the timeline, into the corner to Siegfried. Back out to Nigro. Nigro's looking. He's picked up by Moody. Gets it off to Siegfried. Stolen by Thompson. They're going the other way. Up the floor. And it's good. Nice dunk by Shavers. So here comes, and stolen by BG. Here come the Bulldogs. 4:45. Sims pulls up for two. Shot. Good. And we've got a tie ball game. 4:37. If you thought the Leopards were going to come out and just run away with it, you're wrong. These are two of the prime-time teams here in Stark County. So Siegfried across the timeline, gets it off to Nigro. Nigro brings it around the top. He's dribbling, guarded by Moody. He picks up his dribble, gets it out to Loy. Loy over to Gross. Gross is looking. He looks, he dribbles. He's going to give it off to Siegfried. Siegfried brings it back out top. Dumps it inside to Gross. Gross taking it up strong and one. 10-8 Leopards. I'll tell you what, they definitely have a plan here, and attacking the basket with Braden Gross is it.
I mean, you've got the height, you've got the agility, you've got to use it.
Well, and he's so strong. I mean, you know, you get the ball that close to the bucket in his hands, I'll take him against just about anybody.
He's a force to be reckoned with that close to the basket.
So 4 minutes left here, first quarter. Leopards lead 10-8. Braden Gross will shoot short. Sims gets the rebound. He's pushing it up the floor to Moody. Moody gonna pull up for two. Shot, good. 10-10, tie ball game, 3:49. Aljancic gets it into Ashton Marshall, who just checked into the ball game. Gives it off to Siegfried. He's coming up the backcourt. He'll come across the center stripe. He's going to kick it into the corner to Aljancic. Cross court to Nigro. He'll pull for three. Rims off, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Up the floor to Sims. He loses it. Bulldogs get it back and one. So it's going to be 10-12 McKinley, 3:25. And that will be DJ Britt going to the free throw line. Shot is up. It's good. It's going to make it 13-10 McKinley. Al Jancic gets it into Siegfried. Siegfried waves everybody off. He'll be picked up by Thompson. He's double teamed. Siegfried able to beat the double team into the corner to Nigro. He's going to take strong to the hoop. He's blocked. Marshall picks it up, throws it in, and tapped away by Sims. Long pass. Here comes McKinley. Layup is good. And Coach Siegfried's seen enough as McKinley takes a 15-10 lead with 3:05 here in the first quarter. So I'm sure Coach Siegfried's telling guys, come on, let's play our brand of basketball. You know, because when they were playing their game, they were fine.
Oh, yeah. I think McKinley's kind of taken a step and, you know, setting the pace for this game. And like I've always said with almost all of our Louisville teams, when we're the ones to set the pace, we have the most control, and we're kind of letting McKinley run the floor right now.
Yeah, you can't let this team get out and run the floor. I've seen this personally with the front row seat. You know, Alliance tried to do that with them, and McKinley just ran them out of the building. So 3:05 here first quarter, 15-10 McKinley. Al Jancic gets it to Siegfried. McKinley coming out in a full court press. They get it to Al Jancic, back to Siegfried. He gets it to Al Jancic. He's going to come across the timeline to Siegfried. Siegfried in the corner to Marshall. He'll pull for three. Long. Rebounded by Nigro. Nice follow by Hayden Nigro. Makes it 15-12. McKinley. Long pass to Smith. He misses. And he's going to get a technical for hanging on the rim. I believe they're going to call him for a technical.
I don't think they are. Coach is asking for it.
Coach Siegfried's pleading his case. He's like, here, guys, I've had a front row seat for Braden Gross, been called for that 3 different times this year.
I think they're not giving it to him for the same reason they did give it to BG.
Yeah. So here comes Al Jancic. He gets it into Marshall, back to Al Jancic. They get it up to Gross. Gross gonna dribble. He's gonna be picked up, and Gross able to take it. He's going all the way down the lane for a layup. Good. That's gonna make it 15-14, 2:27 first quarter. We've got a battle. Thompson dribbling. Louisville in a man-to-man. They get it to the right side to Chavers. He's on the right wing. Back up top. Swing it around to Chavers. Thompson into Sims. Over to Britt. Back up top to Sims. He's going to take it. Backs it back out. Tapped away by Al Jancic. And we've got a trip. Going back the other way. Moody. Gonna dribble. Pulls for 3. Shot. No good. And rebound. And Al Jancic can't believe it. He just got called for a foul. So that's the first one for Tate. 15-14 McKinley. 1:48 left here first quarter. This has been a tough one so far. So first one's up and good. It's going to make it 16-14 Bulldogs. That's 5 points for Moody. He's definitely a strong shooter from the outside. Second one, back of the rim, no good. Colton Lloyd checking back into the ball game. So they must have called that behind the 3-point line.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a 2-pointer, but irregardless. Third one's up, it's good. It's gonna make it 17-14, 147. Gross is gonna call for somebody else to inbound. Marshall looks, long pass. Nice takeaway by Siegfried. And Moody gonna get it up the floor to Sims. McKinley able to take the ball away. Sims taking it strong to the hoop, and it falls. I'll tell you what, Coach Witherspoon has done a great job with this team in his first year over here.
I was gonna say,
Coming back to
over,
McKinley.
I was like, I knew him.
Yeah, Coach Spoon used to be at Alliance. He's a former McKinley Bulldog coming home. Part of the state championship team way back in the day. So Sims rims out, no good, 19-14. So here come the Leopards, coming up the backcourt. Siegfried double team, splits it, takes it all the way down, and he's gonna be fouled with 1:26 left here in the first quarter. So the Leopards will go to the free throw line. That foul was on Thompson. I'll tell you what, Paige, it is toasty in here.
It's definitely getting warm. I questioned the sweater, but I'm glad I did. I accidentally matched theme with the student section.
I love it.
See, Coach Siegfried's down there rocking the Columbia as well.
So the first one's good. Siegfried set to take the second one. Shots up, it's good. It's gonna make it 19-16, 1:26 here. That's 5 for Bo. Sims bringing it up the backcourt. He's guarded by Marshall. Gets it over to, that was Carter to Sims. Sims taking it strong. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Loy. He's gonna give it off to Siegfried. Here come the Leopards. 1:05 left here first quarter. Siegfried dribbling to the right side, brings it back to the left. Hands off to Marshall. Marshall, guarded by Moody. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Siegfried. Siegfried, back to Loy. Loy turns, dribbles, hands off to Siegfried. Siegfried backs it back out. They're going to reset. Gives it off to Loy. Loy turns, looks, dumps it into Gross, and it's going to be off of Sims, out of bounds. Leopard ball. 36.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Leopards trail 16-19. Here comes Hayden Nigro into the ball game. Looks like he will replace Colton Loy. Leopards to inbound on the baseline. That's Bo Siegfried.
Number 11, Davey Thompson, coming in for the Bulldogs.
So Thompson, as they get into Nigro, to Marshall, back to Nigro. Nigro, back over to Marshall, left wing. He's gonna dribble, backs it back out, gets it over to Siegfried. Siegfried gonna swing it back over, gets it to Marshall. Marshall back up top, swings it to the right side. They get it to Aljancic. Aljancic gonna dribble, up top to Nigro. Nigro, 11 seconds left. They're gonna dribble, Nigro gonna take it over to Siegfried. He's gonna fake, dribbles, gives it off to Nigro, pulls for three, rims off, no good, rebounded by Siegfried, and he's not able to save it. So that's how we're gonna finish the first quarter as the Leopards trail 16-19 at the end of the first quarter. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. This is the Striga Media Network. And we're back here at Louisville. Quite a battle in the first quarter there, Paige.
Oh, I would definitely agree with that. I don't think it can be said any other way. Just straight up defense coming from both teams, and both really pushing for the highest intensity they probably could get on the court tonight.
So it's going to be Gross, Loy, Siegfried, Aljancic, and Nigro. Thompson, Sims, Chavers, Moody, and Carter. They get it to Sims. He's going to be double teamed. Backing out into Thompson. Over to Moody. Shot for three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Aljancic. Aljancic gets it to Siegfried. He's going to turn and run. He's going up the floor. Going to have it taken away. And he's going to be fouled from behind by Moody. That'll be the first one, I believe, on Moody. And it is. So the Leopards will inbound at midcourt. So Aljancic will inbound. He's going to look. He's going to get it to Braden Gross. Gross brings it across the timeline. He's going to dribble. Takes it. Goes strong to the hoop. Shot up. Blocked. No good. Gets his own rebound. Follows. Good. That's 19-18. Leopards trail by 1. 7-14 here, second quarter. That's 9 for BG. Carter takes it to the hoop. Layup's good. Bulldogs 21-18. Here comes Siegfried. He dribbles. And we're going to have a foul here. I believe they're going to call Carter for the foul. That's the first one on Carter.
Number 13, Ashton Marshall coming in for Colton Loy.
6:57 here, second quarter. Siegfried will inbound on the baseline. He's going to get it out to Nigro. He's going to fake. Nigro drives, takes it strong, kicks it out to Siegfried for three. No good. Rebounded by Aljancic. Gets it out to BG. He's going to drive to the floor. It's a scrum, and it's going to be Leopard ball. Coach Spoon down there on the scene trying to negotiate. I'll tell you what, if you've ever had the opportunity to talk or speak or interview with Coach Weatherspoon, he's a great guy. He really is. They get it into BG. Kicks it out to Nigro. He loses it, and he's fouled. You were going to say, Paige?
I was going to say, I have had the chance to interview Coach down there, and he's just such a calming presence to be around. He's got this tenacity to him on the sideline, but once the game's over and he's kind of contemplated through what went on, he really does give such great answers.
So the Leopards will inbound on the baseline again. That was the second foul on Thompson. So here we go. Siegfried to inbound. 6:38, second quarter. Siegfried, deep pass out to Marshall. Marshall going to give it off to Siegfried. Siegfried looking. Pointing out directions. Swings it around. Gets it into Marshall. He's going to drive. Kicks it to the corner. Back out to Siegfried for three. No good. Off the top of the backboard, and it's going to be out of bounds. Bo just hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He got the first one and just hasn't happened since. So 21-18, Bulldogs, 6:21, second quarter.
Number 32, Colton Loy coming back in for the Leopards.
DJ Britt also into the ball game for the Bulldogs. He'll inbound to Sims. Sims coming up the backcourt. Leopard's done a good job so far on him. Over to the left side to Carter. He's dribbling. He's taking. Kicks it to the corner. Back out to Carter. Carter dumping inside. Gets to the corner to Britt. Shots off, no good. Here comes Aljancic pushing up the floor. He's going to pull up. Wait for his friends. Over to Siegfried. Siegfried kicks it off to Loy. Loy cross court and stolen. You just got to really be careful with those cross court passes. We've had a few of those, and they've all been taken away because McKinley's very aware of it.
That and just the wingspan of these players.
So they dump it inside. Turns, shot is up, and it's good. That is Hurd with the bucket. Jalen Hurd. He's a 6'3" senior, excuse me. So Siegfried dribbling on the right side. 23-18 Bulldogs. 5-13. Gross gonna dribble on the left side. Gets it back up top to Siegfried. They're gonna swing it. Gets it into Marshall. Back out top to Siegfried. Siegfried dribbles, backs it back out. Trying to draw the double team. He's looking. He's gonna dribble to the left side. Back over to Marshall. Nice job by Marshall to attack the bucket, or to attack the ball. Inside to Loy, takes it, strong to the hoop, and he's gonna be fouled. So I believe Colton Loy going to the free throw line will shoot 2, leading or trailing 23-18 with 4:41 second quarter. Looks like Austin Wade is set to check in for the Leopards.
That along with Hayden Nigro and let's see, number 1 for Canton McKinley. It's going to be Jace Moody.
Number 1, Jace Moody. The Leopards number 24, Hayden Nigro.
No, second one's no good. We got a release. Deep pass. Layup is good. Got to get back on defense. That's 25-19. McKinley. McKinley will kill you with that if you don't get back. Gross back up top to Nigro. Over to Siegfried. Siegfried brings it back up top. He's going to reset. Gets it over to Marshall. Marshall back to Siegfried. Over to Nigro. Nigro in the corner to Loy. Loy into Gross. He's double teamed. Back to Loy. Into Gross. Gross kicks it up top to Siegfried. Siegfried gonna fake. Gets it to Nigro. He's gonna pump fake. Goes. Gives it off to Gross. Shot. Good. That's gonna make it 25-21. McKinley attacking the basket. Gonna fake. Juke. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Siegfried. He's pushing the other way. He's coming. He's gonna drive. Kicks it inside to Gross. Beautiful look by Bo Siegfried. That's gonna make it 25-23.
Coach Siegfried happy with those past couple baskets down on the court from his players.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful look on the last couple
was.
of times down the floor.
The vision of these on both teams, I have to say, is probably some of the best we've seen all season.
I agree with that.
The passes, the shots that they've made.
Well, and I'll tell you what, they both run very similar sizes. They both match up well against each other. And I can't say enough about the way both teams are playing. They're both being very unselfish. Mm-hmm. At first, it seemed like they were kind of trying to McKinley was kind of trying to force it to Sims, and realized that the Leopards just weren't going to let that happen.
I was going to say, putting Ashton Marshall on Sims is probably the best thing Coach has done this game.
Yeah, and then they kind of quieted him down, and then after that, McKinley kind of shared the ball, and it's kind of worked out well for him. Now, on the Leopards side, it seems like they've made a focus to get it to BG down low, and they have not been able to stop him whenever he's been able to get there.
His height under the basket, it's definitely something that McKinley's going to want to shut down real quick.
Well, and he's only a junior, and he plays like a senior, folks. So here come the Bulldogs. It's going to be Britt bringing it up the backcourt. He'll be picked up by Nigro. He's going to dribble left. He's going to hand it off to Carter. Carter, guarded by Siegfried, over to Britt. Britt's going to try to dump it inside to Hurd, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ball's going to Louisville. 25-23, 3:24, second quarter. McKinley leads. Marshall into Siegfried. Siegfried will bring it up the backcourt. He'll get it to Marshall, back to Siegfried. Over to Nigro, to Gross. Here goes Braden to the hoop. Shot is good. It's going to give Braden 15, 25 all. Here's second quarter. Carter coming up the backcourt. He's going to dribble, pulls back, shot for three, back no good. Here comes Siegfried coming the other way. He's going to push. Oh, nice look to Nigro, and he's going to be fouled. Hayden Nigro going to the free throw line. All tied up here at 25 with 2:57 second quarter. Kind of a shot is up and good. So that first bucket is good. Makes it 26-25. 2:57 here.
Quick substitution for McKinley is going to be number 10, McKellen, number 11, Thompson, and number 30, Sims Jr.
Shot is up and it's good. So that makes it 27-25.
Sorry, coming in for Louisville is going to be number 10, Tate Aljancic.
So here comes Thompson up the backcourt, 2:54 left in the first half. He's going to dribble, guarded by Siegfried, gets it to Moody. Moody trying to get it back over to Thompson, deep three, rims out, rebounded Gross. Gross gets it off to Siegfried. He's dribbling. He's going to push. He's picked up by McClellan. McClellan as they give it off to BG. He's taking it strong to the hoop. He's no good. Rebounded by Sims. Here comes Sims up the backcourt. He's dribbling. He's going to give it up to Thompson. Thompson. They switch. They get it into Moody. He takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Wade. Wade gives it off to Aljancic. Aljancic looking. He's going to dribble. He's taken all the way to the hoop for a layup. 29-25. 1:59 left here first quarter. Long pass to McClellan. Takes it. Kicks it back out to Thompson. Nice defense by Austin Wade. Sims Jr. Long shot. No good. Rebounded by Aljancic. Aljancic bringing it up the backcourt. Gives it off to Wade. Wade's going to pull for three. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by Moody. He'll give it to Thompson. Thompson will walk it up the backcourt. 1:35 left here, second quarter. Back and forth. 29-25, second quarter. Thompson dribbles, kicks it into the corner. That's McClellan, back to Thompson. He's going to swing. He's going to try to get it over to Sims. Sims calling for the ball. And BG with tight defense over there. Thompson taken, going all the way to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. And they're going to get Wade, I believe Austin Wade with the foul.
Yeah, Wade's staying strong on defense, though.
Although I thought it might have been on the floor, but they gave Thompson the shots. So he'll go to the free throw line, 109. Shot up is good. It's going to make it 29-27. That's the third point for Thompson.
Number 2, Anthony Chambers coming in for Canton McKinley, along with number 32, Colton Moy for Louisville.
Second shot is up, front of the rim, rebounded by Gross. Tapped away and out of bounds. Nice play by Thompson for the Bulldogs.
Surprised BG a little bit down there on the line.
So Aljancic gets it into Siegfried. 29-26, 1:05 left here first half. They get it back over to Siegfried. He's going to get across the timeline. BG going to attack the bucket to Nigro. Nigro taking it strong. Shot's good. 31-26, 53 seconds left here first half. Here comes Thompson across the timeline. He looks back to Coach Witherspoon. He's telling him to kind of chill out for a second. Let's hold for the shot. Thompson swings to the right side. Leopards still in a man-to-man, but they're kind of packed back at the three-point line, allowing the McKinley to just run the clock. There's the double team. They get it to McClellan, over to Sims. He's going to turn, spins. Takes to the hoop, layup's good. They get it into Nigro. Here comes the Leopards up the floor to BG. BG back out to Nigro, 14 seconds. They get it over to Siegfried. Siegfried to BG, back to Siegfried. He's dribbling, guarded by Thompson. He gives it off to BG, hands it to Siegfried. He drives, kicks it cross court to Nigro, in the corner to Aljancic for three, and the shot's no good. So the Leopards will go to the locker room leading 31-28. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. This is the Strega Media Network.
watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Hello. Did you know that when you invest in your smile, you're investing back into your Stark County community? Welcome to Thomas Dental. My name's Tanya. I'm Dr. Mike's practice manager. Every day, we're investing back into our community. Here are just a few of our community efforts. Here at Thomas Dental, our mission is bringing smiles back to our community, one smile at a time.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Cheerleading techniques with Tori. Located at 133 East Main Street, Louisville, Ohio. Call today, 330-573-4580.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Beatty Sports has all of your athletic needs, specializing in corporate, school, and team apparel. In-house custom embroidery and silk screening makes the Beatty Sports tradition of quality and service unbeatable. Go Leopards!
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
It was the 1947-48 school year, and according to information in the LHS yearbook, the Mirror yearbook staff struggled to find descriptions for the Blue Raider symbol, which is what represented Louisville High School. They brainstormed multiple options, looked at various symbols and descriptive words, and created a display of different options for students to examine. It was time to vote on the future mascot. Student voting took place during a 7th period class at Louisville High School, and by a vote of 317 to 177, the leopard was selected. More feared and more intelligent than the lion or tiger, vicious, graceful, leaps, hard bite, and full of fight. Here we are, 75 years later, a special anniversary year for our district. And in 1948, students at LHS that decided the future of this district would have a leopard mascot, and the community has embraced it.
And this is when the moments turn to memories, and this is when the future gets so clear to see, and this is when tonight becomes a masterpiece, and this is when the moments turn to memories, the memories. Ooh.
And we're back here at Louisville as it's absolutely mayhem in here. They made the announcement here, I believe, and I'll have to check when Paige comes back in. I believe they announced that it was max capacity, that they were going to open up all the doors at each end of the gym so that they could have the game. People could watch from the hallways, and they also, I believe, they were working on setting up our stream down in the cafeteria. So if you're watching from the Louisville cafeteria, theater, whatever you want to call it, hello and thanks for joining us. Not often we have that happen here at Louisville. We do get some great crowds here, but this is the first time that they had max capacity here. So, pretty stellar, as we've got some cool stuff going on here as McKinley's starting to warm up. Waiting for the Leopards to join us here. We've got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the halftime. Again, I'm Rob Johnson. I'm joined by Paige Folk and our big buddy, Big Jack Horn, who's always with us. We love Jack.
You know, I gotta say, just coming back to the concession stand, y'all are hungry. These pretzels are really good.
I took the trip down to try to find a spot at the men's room and couldn't even get to the door. So I was like, well, before I run into a situation where I can't get back up here, I better just come up. So
That's what I'm saying. This is the first game I think I've ever been to, like at a full capacity. I mean, it's definitely the game to be at. I'll say that.
Well, I'll tell you what. We've had a few games where we've had packed crowds, and it's been similar to this, but not to the point where they maxed out the gym and you could not come in anymore. So this is a first. So for all of you out there looking to be boosters, donate to the Louisville schools. Feel free to donate to the Louisville City School District so that maybe we can, as the basketball team continues to be really good, boys and girls, volleyball does really well.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can get an auxiliary gym that they can increase the capacity. Be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, even when it's not in use for, like, say, a winter sport.
Right.
I know us soccer girls are always looking for a place to practice. Our softball players always looking for a place to practice. And the North Nim gym is kind of small, guys.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're generous and you like to donate, please feel free to donate to Louisville City Schools or Louisville Athletics. I'm sure they would accept it. You know. This and here, guys, let's just make this very, very clear. We kind of say this in jest a little bit, sort of, but this is a great facility. I mean, Louisville has one of the best gyms around. As you can see, the floor was redone. They did a great job here. And
the middle school floor is going to be done very recently. I was shown the plans by my mother just the other day, and, you know, that being her second home.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Excited.
The boys' 8th grade team just finished their second year, first time in program history. They finished undefeated for the second year in a row, so Leopards just looking to reload here. So Aljancic, Siegfried, Gross, Nigro, and Loy. We've got Britt, Chavers, Sims, Moody, and Thompson. They get it out to Nigro. Nigro's going to fake, going to drive, takes it strong to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to call that on Moody. So with 7:42, 31-28, they called that on Chavers. It's his second foul of the ball game. Also, if you would like to donate or be a sponsor on the new video scoreboard here at Louisville, just give the athletic department a shout and they'll help you out with that. So second shot here is good. And Leopards lead 33-28, 7:39. Here comes McKinley. Thompson dribbling to the right side. He looks. He's going to give it off to Chavers. Gives it to Britt. Britt fakes. Dumps it inside to Moody. Moody's going to jump. Shot. Good. 33-30. Louisville, 7:18, third quarter. Siegfried dribbles across the timeline. Gets it into the corner to Aljancic. He fakes. Gets it out to Loy. Loy going to dribble. Gives it off to Siegfried. Siegfried back to Loy. Strong to the hoop. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Here comes McKinley. McKinley coming up the backcourt, across the timeline. Sims going to pull back for three. Short. Rebounded by Loy. And we're going to get a foul on McKinley. Couple quick fouls by the Bulldogs. That's going to be on DJ Britt. That's his first of the ball game. Don't forget, at the end of the ball game, we will be naming our Carrabba's player of the game. Typically, Paige goes down if we get the acceptance. She'll get an interview as BG gets it out to Nigro. Nigro gets it back to BG, who takes it strong to the hoop, and the layup is good. That's 17 for Braden Gross. Leopards lead 35-30. Thompson dribbling, backs it back out. Gonna fake, takes to the hoop strong, and he's gonna be fouled by Siegfried. It's gonna be the second one on Bo. 6:25.
When it comes to fouls, I always got to say, you got to get one in sometime.
Yeah. You come with 5, you can't leave with 5.
Definitely not.
Coach Spoon over there working the official.
Coach Wirtz down there cleaning up a wet spot.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how these two coaches really know how to work the officials, as the first one for Thompson's good. That's 4 for Thompson. It's 35-31. Both these coaches are so good at working the officials. Second one's up and good. So it's 35-32. Aljancic gets it into Siegfried. He turns, gets it up to Gross. Gross going to be double teamed, back to Siegfried. Siegfried coming across the timeline. Gets it over to Nigro. Nigro double teamed into BG. Shot up. Rolls around. No good. Tap, tap. Here comes Sims pushing the other way. Siegfried gonna take it. Shot no good. Shot followed by Sims is good. It's gonna be 35-34, and here come the Bulldogs. That's 10 for Sims. Nigro splits the double team. Loy to the layup. Good. 37-34. Louisville. Here comes Thompson. That's the 3 points for Loy. So Thompson in the back, or in the front court. He's dribbling, looking, gets it off to Chavers. Chavers to Britt. Britt kicks it down into Moody. He's going to push, and he's going to probably get called for a foul. They're going to call it on Siegfried. Wow. I thought they were going to call a charge, because when Siegfried stood his ground, Moody was using his forearm to shove off, and Siegfried went kind of flying there. So that's going to be the third one on Siegfried, so Wade will check in for him.
Ashton Marshall will also join him on the court.
So Thompson looks, finally gets it into Sims, takes it to the hoop. 37-36, Leopards. 5:22, third quarter. Nigro dribbling in the backcourt, across the timeline. He's going to spin. He's double teamed. Gets it over to Aljancic and throws it away. It's going to be Bulldog ball. This is kind of a dangerous part right here, because with Siegfried being kind of on the edge of foul trouble, he's their floor general.
Yeah.
You may see a little bit of Cohen Rogers at this point, who he's a young one, but he is definitely an excellent ball handler and good player. Nice block by BG. Kicks it back out to Moody. Moody dribbling, comes to the right, kicks out top to Sims. Sims gonna dribble, kicks it off to Thompson. Thompson's gonna reset the offense. 37-36 Leopards. Into the corner to Britt. He's gonna fake. Dumps it. Stolen by Marshall. Marshall's going to push. He spins, he looks, he pulls it back out. Nice play by Marshall. Nigro to reset. Nigro going to take. Goes to the hoop. Strong layup. No good. Nice follow by Marshall. 39-36 Leopards. 4:27. Here come the Bulldogs. They bring it across the timeline. Thompson going to try to take Ashton. And nice play by Ashton. Here comes Sims. Sims, Gross with him on him. Nice take. This is a battle between these two big-time players. So Aljancic looks, gets it into Nigro, and he's going to be fouled immediately. And Coach Siegfried just got a warning.
I say, you were looking at Coach Siegfried. I was looking at Coach Witherspoon agreeing with the foul. Say, Colton Loy coming back in for the Leopards. Austin Wade going to sit down.
39-38, 4:03 here, third quarter. Aljancic will inbound. He gets it to BG. BG back to Aljancic. Aljancic back to Gross. Up the floor to Loy. Loy going to turn and dribble. Gets it to Aljancic. Gross going to hand to Nigro. Nigro going to swing it to the right side. He's going to take. He's going, kicks it into the corner for our three. Off the rim, no good. There's Thompson, he's up the floor. Here comes Chaver, he's gonna dunk it. He misses the dunk, and he hurt himself too. Here comes Aljancic. Up the floor to Gross, strong to the hoop, layup is good. And one, and we've got a timeout, 41-38. As Chavers came down extremely awkward when he couldn't get the bucket. Yeah, he got stuffed by the rim on that play and then came down.
Say, it's reasons like that kids get technos for holding on.
Yeah.
He just didn't.
Well, that's just a tough play. You hate to, Chavers is such a good player. You hate to see him get hurt like that. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Maybe it just, once in a while you get that knee tweak that kind of scares the crap out of you. So let's hope that's just what it was.
He's up and walking it off.
As Ann checking him out, making sure he's good.
Our lovely, lovely athletic trainer, Ann.
So here comes Sims. He's going to be picked up by BG. He's going to dribble, going to the left. He's going to try to take BG. Shot, good. Nice take by Sims. 41-40. Leopard ball, 3:03. Here comes Nigro across the timeline. He's going to turn and spin. He's going to take down the lane. Strong to the hoop. Shot up. Good. Nice take by Hayden Nigro. 43-40.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, Hayden Nigro, it's his time here. Thompson, shot blocked by Aljancic. He's going to get it up the floor to Nigro. Nigro across the timeline. Here come the Leopards. Nigro spins, drives, kicks it out. And we're going to get a blocking foul on McKinley. And I believe that's on Moody as well. And or is that Britt on the floor? I can't tell.
I believe that's Mooney.
And they've got
Aljancic down there checking the floor.
Well, that's because Moody was laying on. He was sweaty, so you got to wipe up all that stuff. So 43-40. I believe it's going to be Leopard ball when it's all said and done. And Sims is all fired up about something. So here come the Leopards. 2:33 left here in the third quarter. Leopards will inbound. It'll be Aljancic. They looks, gets it into BG. BG's guarded tightly by Hurd. They'll give it to Nigro. Nigro dribbles, fakes, drives, spins, takes, strong to the hoop. Good. 45-40 Leopards. Nice take by Hayden Nigro. He's got 14, and most of them here in the third quarter after Bo Siegfried went out with fouls. Thompson to Hurd. They get it over to Carter. Sims, and they're going to get a charge as a legal pick on, I think they called it on Hurd, and the Leopards are in the bonus. That's the third one on Hurd. And I think tempers are getting a little tight right now. They get it into Wade. Wade back to Aljancic. Aljancic's going to dribble, coming up, spins, takes, pulls up his dribble, gets it off to BG. BG says, gets it over to Nigro. Nigro's looking. He's going to dribble. Gets it back over to BG. 1:48 left here, third quarter. BG taking Strong to the hoop. Spins, shot, short. Gets his own rebound. Strong to the hoop. No. Gets Marshall's going to be fouled. And it's going to be against McKinley again. That's Sims. And that's going to be 3 fouls on Sims. So that should put Marshall at the free throw line. Bulldogs got a few players that coming down the stretch here, all with 3 fouls.
Racking up quite a few.
And we've got a timeout on the floor.
Colton Loy coming in just before that timeout was called for the Leopards.
I'm not sure who called it. I believe it was McKinley.
Strong support as always from our favorite 6th man down there by the floor.
Although I've noticed it's a little bit different in the chants tonight, as I've been told they were warned to watch some of what was said.
There was quite a few that we were talked to about in the fall with football, and you know, some of the dazzling personalities that have a front row seat in the first row have definitely most likely been warned.
Well, I always like it as they always, all the student sections do this, but they always seem to kind of toe that line. They don't step over it, but they go right to it.
Another thing we like to do is kind of spread out on the corners. I don't know if you can see. Right down there, they'll get real close and around them, get as close to the players as they can get.
So I believe Marshall's going to the free throw line. He is. 45-40, Leopards lead.
Hitting Nigro back out to Siegfried. Back to Nigro, back to Siegfried once again.
Back to Siegfried, over to Aljancic. Aljancic looks. Takes it strong. BG with the recovery. Rebound is good. Follows good. 53-47. 6:01 left here in the fourth quarter. 25 for Braden Gross. Sorry about our internet tonight, folks. I guess from around the county they've been having issues tonight, so they get it up to Marshall. Marshall on the left wing. Gets it back up top to Siegfried. 53-49, Leopards, 5:34. We're trying to get it back up to date and up to snuff. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, as this is the Stragan Media Network. I'm rejoined by Paige Volk and Big Jack Horn. Leopards lead here, 53-49. Siegfried to the hoop, layup is good. I guess that little R&R helped Bo get a little perspective. Yeah. Sims gonna pull from deep three, rims out, rebounded by Nigro. Here comes Nigro, gonna push. He's gonna kick it to Siegfried for three. Bang! And that's the shot heard around the world here at Louisville. 58-49. That's Moody looking for a clear out. He's gonna try to take out Jancic, Strong to the hoop. Shot, good. 58-51, Leopards lead. They get it into Siegfried. Siegfried picked up by Thompson. He's dribbling in the backcourt. He's gonna bring it up the court, kicks it long to Marshall. Marshall gonna take, kicks it over to Nigro. Nigro gonna drive, takes it Strong to the hoop. Layup is good. He thinks he was fouled, but bodies everywhere. Here comes Thompson, pushing the other way into the corner. Britt for three, side of the backboard, no good. Kicks it up top for deep three for Thompson, no good. Rebounded by Sims, and he's gonna be fouled as they call Nigro 58-51, 4-12. For those of you that got a little bit of a glitch here on our stream, it looks like we're back up and running. For those of you that got a little concerned, we are back. Sorry, folks. Sounds like there's been some issues, so normally we're able to run off of the fiber cables here at Louisville, but couldn't do that tonight. We had to go to our backup mobile hub, and it took us a second, so we got it as Sims is able to hit the free throw. Thanks to our buddy Big Jack Horn taking care of business behind the scenes with his step back, folks. I got this. Sims with the second one is good. I'm sure the plethora of media coverage here at Louisville kind of played into it as well. Half the media companies in Stark County, if not most of them, are here. I know our buddy Sam Berkwin's over the Glen Oak Jackson games. Back over to Siegfried for three. Bang! 61-53. Bo Siegfried, 13 points. Here comes Moody, driving to the hoop, takes it strong, and he's going to be fouled. 61-53, 3:40 left here, fourth quarter. It's going to be the second foul on Al Jancic. Second foul on the Leopards. As it's so hot and sweaty in here tonight that we've had the assistant coaches. Hey, you know, we need to get back to that idea. Weren't you and I the ones that were talking about that, about the guy with the, you know, like at the NBA game where it has the mop?
Oh, I don't think that was me, but that's definitely a good idea.
We need the mop guy. So Coach Siegfried, if you're watching this tonight, later on, I know he likes to go back and watch the games. If you're watching this, we need a sixth-man mop guy. In fact, I'm sure if you got a couple of these guys at the bottom row, they'd come a-running.
It's going to be Moody to the line.
So Moody will shoot two. First one's up. Back of the rim, no good. 61-53, 3:40 left here, fourth quarter. For those of you watching out in the land here, out in the Ville, Leopards lead 61-54. Siegfried bringing it up the backcourt, 3:38. They get it to Al Jancic. He brings it across the timeline. He's going to dribble, gets it back to Siegfried. Siegfried drives, takes to the hoop, shot, no good. Rebound by BG. He's going to take it strong. No good, and he's fouled.
BG back to the line once again.
So Braden Gross will go to the free throw line, shoot two. 61-54, 3:24. That foul was on Shavers. Couldn't get the first one. Here comes the second one. Shot up, back of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Nice play by Braden Gross. Siegfried will reset the offense. He looks, gets it over to Nigro. Nigro fakes it to BG. He'll dribble, guarded by Moody. He's going to back it off, hands to Siegfried. Siegfried coming around the corner, cut off by Thompson. Fakes, dribbles, drives, strong to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. And they're going to say the ball went out of bounds off of Thompson.
Substitution for McKinley. It's going to be number 5, DJ Britt.
So Siegfried, him to Marshall. Shot up is good. Ashton Marshall with his 6th point of the ball game. 63-54 Leopards. 2:51 left here, fourth quarter. Oh, nice try by BG. Sims to the hoop. Shot good. 63-56. Here come the Bulldogs. Al Jancic coming up the backcourt. He's dribbled, has his pocket pick, gets it back, over to Siegfried. Siegfried across the center stripe, and we've got a timeout by Coach Siegfried. Kind of wants to set some things up coming up the backcourt. 63-56 here in the fourth. Leopards, Bulldogs playing an excellent game here. They've been battling back and forth tonight. So, you said something about trivia.
Yes. As we've done once or twice in the past couple games, I was looking at maybe doing another interview in the crowd. I have a middle school neighbor of mine who's dying to get on camera. And I had some trivia to maybe ask them tonight on mic. For those listening to us earlier before the game, some of it, in fact, all of it, was said in our opening remarks. As you all were enlightened, wanted to test the knowledge of some of our younger viewers.
So here comes the Leopards. They'll have Gross, Marshall, Siegfried, Aljancic, and Nigro. For the Bulldogs, it will be Moody, Sims, Thompson, Chavers. As they get it into BG, he's going to take to the hoop. Easy layup. 27 points for BG. 65-56, 224. Sims. Thompson from way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Chavers. Back to Thompson. He's taken down the lane. Shot up is good. And that's going to be 65-58 Bulldogs, 2:14. This game is long from over. In the immortal words of Big Jack Horn, 2 minutes can last 2 hours. In fact, we had a game. Whoa.
Sorry about that, folks.
Paige was moving some stuff around, kind of bumped the board. We were doing a game a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember if it was the boys or the girls game, but seemed like the last minute of the game just lasted forever. So 2:14, Bulldogs come out with Chavers, Thompson, Sims, Moody, and McClellan. For the Leopards, Aljancic, Gross, Nigro, Siegfried, and Marshall. Aljancic will inbound. They look, get it into Siegfried. He's immediately double teamed up to BG. BG back to Siegfried. 2:08. Siegfried across the timeline. He's going to push, gets it off to Marshall. Marshall back to Siegfried. Siegfried looking, dribbles, pulls it back out over to BG. BG double teamed. And he's going to be a timeout here with 1:54. Leopards leading 65-58. Nice call by Coach Siegfried. Didn't need to panic.
No, that's one thing our boys do well, staying calm under pressure. You know, their confidence on the ball is definitely something to be commented on.
How many times have we seen Bo Siegfried split the defense?
Oh, numerous times tonight.
So just want to touch base with our folks watching at home. Great game so far. Go Bucks. Love your network. Thank you. Ryan Brailer tuning in from the fifth row behind the Bulldogs bench. What a great game so far. What's up, Ryan? There's a March tournament feel in the gym tonight. Sure is. Megan Kennedy, no comeback. Obviously, you know, the internet went out for a while, but we're back, and was watching on the phone, but after the blip, on the TV, but she had to go to her phone, so sorry about that. Not sure, but we're able to get us back on our mobile unit as Nigro's fouled going to the hoop by Sims. And that's a big-time foul here, as that's 4 on Sims.
You know, with a minute 40 left.
So Nigro going to the free throw line, and Sims is incensed as he is mad. Coach Spoon has to kind of calm him down a little bit. So first shot is up. It's good. 66-58. 141. Nigro with 15. 51.
I mean,
It's been a heck of a night, folks.
I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah. Second one is tipped. Nice play by BG. Battling, dives to the floor. Here comes Sims. Deep pass, incomplete. Nice try by Sims to try to get it to McClellan, who was streaking to the hoop.
Good look.
For those of you out there, that was a little football humor. Thank you. So here comes Al Jancic. He looks, gets it into Siegfried. He's immediately double teamed. He splits the double team, the triple team.
Double team.
Out to Nigro, back to
Nice
Siegfried.
play
They're
by
going
Ashton Marshall.
to swing it out to Al Jancic, over to Nigro, back to Siegfried. Siegfried to BG, over to Marshall. Back to Nigro, strong to the hoop, layup no good. Rebounded by BG, taken away by the Bulldogs. 110, here comes Thompson. He's going to drive, kicks it off to Moody, shot up and one. So
Not sure
105.
If that fouls on Marshall or Aljancic.
So that's 15 for Moody. That's 4 on Siegfried.
Oh, wow. Ashton Marshall coming out with the towel this time.
So Ashton Marshall, Mr. Everything tonight.
You got
66,
defense,
60.
you got offense, you got aisle 4 cleanup.
Hey, in case you don't know, folks, we have a lot of fun on our streams. So if you haven't been around, keep coming back. From home, they said Coach Schill is a great mopper. We think so, too. So here comes Moody trying to complete the three-point play. Shot is up. It's good. 66-61, 105 left here in the ball game. Leopards looking, get it into BG. He's going to be double teamed. Back to Al Jancic, up the floor to Nigro. To Marshall. Marshall turns, double teamed, and he's fouled immediately by Thompson with 55.8 seconds left. Leopards need to go to the free throw line and sink a couple. 5-point ball game. That's 3 fouls on Thompson. I think down here, you know, Sims was trying to attack the ball handler, but couldn't quite do much.
A little too much, you know, body-on-body contact.
As they get it to Siegfried, to Al Jancic, and he's going to be fouled. So I'm not sure if they called it against. So Thompson with 4 fouls as well. But wasn't sure if they called it with Bo or, and apparently they did call it with Siegfried. So Siegfried going to the free throw line. 66-61. Leopards are in the bonus now. So Bulldogs have 3, and nice shot by Siegfried. 68-61. That's 14 for Bo. Or excuse me, 67-61. Kale down there quick on the trigger. Second shot is good, 68-61. Here comes Sims, he's gonna push up the floor. He's gonna drive, takes, shot, strong, shot no good. And we're gonna get an over to the back. And that may be Sims's night. They called that on Sims, he's done. And it looks like they're coming to get him. And he just got warned by the official to just go to the bench because he started talking to the official. If he doesn't be quiet, he'll get a technical. So with 44.4 seconds left, 68-61, Leopards.
That'll be Britt coming in for McKinley.
So again, 68-61, 44.4 seconds left. First shot is up. It's no good. I'll tell you what, it's been a complete game by this Leopard team. Second shot is good, 69-61. Thompson from way downtown, he hits it with 37 seconds. We got a little drama here, 69-64. Looks like we've got some fans on the other side starting to file out. I don't know if I'd do that quite yet. Still 37 seconds. A lot can happen here.
I was going to say a strategically placed three-point ball. Never know what'll happen.
Right. Especially the way Thompson pulls from way out there. He has definitely got a nice stroke.
Yeah. You do have to think about parking, though.
Yeah.
The amount of people.
Yeah, if you, fortunately for me, I have a little special spot that I was given permission to park that nobody really ever knows, except my buddy Jack over here, because he parked next to me tonight. But
I was lucky enough to find a good spot in the gravel
and
lot.
don't worry, folks, I'm not giving up my special spot, my hiding spot. Not going to give it away. But I was able to get in pretty easily. So coming to the floor will be Aljancic, Nigro, Gross, Marshall, and Siegfried. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Thompson, Chavers, Moody, Britt, and McClellan. So here comes Aljancic. They get it into Nigro. Nigro, he's going to split the double team. Pushes up the floor. Stolen by Britt. Shot for three. Back of the rim, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Leopard ball with 28.1 seconds left. 69-64. McKinley faithful. I'm not sure if they thought that Nigros traveled, but he split the double teams. And they're going to get Hayden Nigro for a push-off. So not quite a smart move there, but Bulldogs will inbound. 69-64, 26.3 seconds left. That's the second foul on Nigro. It was a nice...
It was a little less intent, a little more instinct.
Well, that was a good play by the Bulldog defender. I couldn't quite catch who that was. Was that Chavers, I think? As he kind of stood his ground and, you know, Coach Spoon working the officials here. He's saying, you know, look, well, that's still pleading his case. 26.3 seconds left. Thompson to inbound. He's going to look, gets it into Chavers. Almost stolen by BG, gets it to Thompson. Way downtown, air ball, and that's going to be Leopard ball. 19.9 seconds left. 69-64. Aljancic will inbound. They get it to Marshall, back to Aljancic. Aljancic up to Gross. Gross is going to turn, gives it back to Aljancic. Up the floor, and Aljancic is fouled with 12.1 seconds left. If you're a Leopard, you can start to breathe a little bit easier, but this is still not over yet, as that's 4 fouls on Chavers. So Aljancic up, rolls around and couldn't get it to fall. I'm sure that's something that I know Tate the other, Hayden struggled from the free throw line, and I came back later on and he was in the gym working, so I'm sure you'll see that from Tate. As here comes Thompson. Leopards lead 70-64. Moody with a three, it's good. With 5.4 seconds left, we got a 3-point ball game. So here we go. 5.4 seconds left, folks. Leopards have to get it inbounds and more than likely hit a couple free throws.
Yeah. You know, playing some Rihanna to calm the nerves. I'm all here for it.
Shout out from Mimi, Brooks' grandma.
Oh, love you, Mimi.
Watching from Florida, Bradenton, Florida, I believe, isn't it?
Not quite sure.
She says, thanks for the live stream. Go Leps. Great game, Leps. Jason Perez says, great job, Leps. They got to finish this. This is where great teams do great things. So coming to the floor will be Marshall, Gross, Siegfried, Nigro, and Aljancic. Moody, McClellan, Thompson, Britt, and Chavers. Aljancic, who also is the quarterback of the football team, as they get Braden Gross with 4.5 seconds left. I do remember this scenario back over about, 2 years ago with Braden Gross. He was in a similar situation against Jackson and buried a couple of free throws to give the Leopards the victory over there. So he's done this before, folks. But irregardless, shots made or not, they need to play defense. First one is up and good. That's a 4-point ball game. So 29 points for Braden Gross. He'll be our player of the game more than likely. Second one, back of the rim, no good. Chavers up to Thompson. He's going to shoot. Shot is up, no good. Leopards are victorious. Leopards are victorious as they defeat the McKinley Bulldogs 71-67. Quite a ball game. I'll tell you what, folks, we knew this one was coming to the bitter end, and neither team disappointed. Tell you what, I know McKinley wanted this, but they cannot hang their hats, man. They played one heck of a game tonight. Sims with 19, as he played a heck of a game. Or excuse me, Moody with 19. I know Sims had 22. And Thompson had 13. It was a good balanced scoring for McKinley. We'll kind of go over that here in a few seconds, just kind of trying to get everything finished up here as the Leopard faithful has stormed the floor as they play Country Road here. Great song as the folks here at Louisville with the student section. I believe that started a few years back when they went to West Virginia. They went to West Virginia and knocked off Powerhouse down there and upset them, as the Leopards were predicted to be beaten there, and somehow on a miracle chase, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think what, oh my gosh. I coached him and everything. I just drew a total blank. Sorry, guys. Anyways, he made a miracle one-handed catch in the end zone. And if you're watching the stream, hit me up, because I'm going to lose my mind. It starts, oh man. But anyways, we're waiting on Paige Folk to come out with our Carrabba's player of the game. Kind of go over some highlights scoring here with you. As Braden Gross, 29 points. I'll tell you what, he was unstoppable down low tonight. As he went to the hoop, he could not be stopped. Hayden Nigro with 15, who at that moment when he hit, when Bo Siegfried went down with the foul trouble at the end of the third quarter, he kind of stepped up and carried the load till Bo could come back in, and really, really helped the Leopards. And then, of course, Bo Siegfried come back after his little bit of rest.
Chase Mueller.
Yeah, Chase Mueller, that's who it was. Shout out to our man, Jared Heller. Sorry, Chase. I coached him in Little Leopards, and he was a heck of a ball player back then. Once a Chief, always a Chief. But Siegfried with 15. Ashton Marshall with 6. He played a heck of a game. Colton Loy, great minutes from the Leopards. Tate Aljancic, strong ball handling. He only had 3 points, but he had strong ball handling all night. Excellent defense. He was switching off with Sims all night long. For the Bulldogs, Sims with 22, Moody with 19, Thompson with 13, Britt with 5, and Chavers with 4, just to name a few there. But quite the ball game. We had a lot of fun here tonight. Again, Leopards are victorious, 71-67. We're just waiting on our Carrabba's player of the game, as Paige will be coming to the floor with our Carrabba's player of the game. I'm sure as we, and Corey Godone, thanks Corey, also says Chase Mueller. You know, it's always that Johnny on the spot moments that you always forget. Of course, I did have a birthday yesterday, so, you know, that's one of those things that you, I guess as you get older, you forget a little bit of stuff, but hopefully that doesn't go too fast for me. But I want to thank everybody for coming on. We always have so much fun here as we're getting ready to come to the floor here. Looks like Paige is down there with and Coach Siegfried hugging Michelle Schaefer, our superintendent of schools, and her mother as they came out for the big game. As we get ready to shoot it down to Coach Siegfried and Braden Gross and Paige Folk. Let's get it down to them.
Hello, everyone. I'm Paige Folk with the Straggett Media Network, and I am here with our Carrabba's player of the game, Braden Gross, along with head coach, Coach Siegfried. So with tonight being such an anticipated game, you know, seemingly going point for point for most of it, you know, what were you expecting, you know, both of you, walking in tonight?
I was expecting exactly what we got. You know, I've said it all week that Coach Spoon's team, they don't give up. They play so hard, and you saw it all the way down to the end. That's a great, great team, and they're going to have a great tournament run. All credit to him and his staff. All credit to those players because I have a lot of respect for guys that play the game that way. So we were lucky enough to get some good big shots, some big rebounds down the stretch, a couple big turnovers, and I just give the credit to the players on both teams because I thought their team really left it all out there as well. I think everybody got a great show tonight.
He couldn't have said it any better. I agree with everything he said.
Yes, we are, yeah. You know, like I said, highly anticipated game. Both teams coming out with such strong intensity all the way through. What kind of changes did you guys have to make, you know, on the court, you know, quick decisions to kind of compensate for that?
First half, they honestly kind of shocked us a little bit with how quick they got out in transition. We had a lot of transition buckets that we gave up, and we really tried to adjust to that at halftime. I thought we did a much better job making them earn everything they got. But when you have players like they have, Reed Sims is a top-notch player in the state of Ohio, and they had others that did a really nice job. It's just one of those things. You got to go possession by possession, try to do what works, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But the effort that our guys showed on the offensive boards, I think, was the difference in the end.
I really just think players were making tough shots. You know, it's not that we played bad defense. They just had good players that made good shots.
I would definitely agree with that. And, you know, going into halftime, what do you think, you know, flip that switch third quarter? You know, what words from Coach kind of stuck with you coming back out?
Really just that they were going to keep trying to press us and like, speed up the tempo a little bit, and we just had to be able to handle the pressure and look up the court.
Yeah, I think we just really played a good team game in the second half. If you saw, there was a lot of guys hitting the open guy, finding the open bucket, and I thought we got a lot of easy ones against their little zone trap. So I think we took advantage of some of the pressure. Instead of just backing it out, we actually scored off of it.
You know, from up there, you know, third-party perspective, you know, just the fluid movement from these boys tonight, just the amazing communication coming in out of the third into the fourth. It was just amazing to see.
We really, you know, pushed the idea of being connected and trusting your teammates and making sure that whoever the hot hand is that night is who it is. You know, first half, we had some guys kicking in. Bo got a little hot. Fourth quarter, Bo knocked it down. BG and Hayden led us in the middle. Ashton's been sick all week. He came in and battled like never before, and I thought Tadal Jancic did a great job handling the pressure. So it was just a team effort. Colton Loy, first game off the bench. Austin Wade, or first game starting. I thought all of them did a really nice job in how they did things. So it was just a team effort. Everybody had their part.
So do either of you have any, just closing remarks on this amazing victory tonight, looking forward into practices and as we get closer to tournaments?
72 hours of fun, and then we're ready to Massillon. Next Friday, we expect all Leopard Nation to be here again. If you're here tonight and you don't come back on Friday, I don't know what to tell you, because this is a heck of an environment.
Yes, sir.
All right, great game tonight, BG. Always great to see your enthusiasm on the sidelines, Coach. Once again, I am Paige Folk with the Stragit Media Network, here with our Carrabba's player of the game, Braden Gross, and head coach, Coach Siegfried. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And that was Paige Folk with Braden Gross and Coach Tom Siegfried. What a lot of fun tonight. Not sure if you folks know it, but this is the first victory for the Leopards since 1960. This is the first time the Leopards have beaten the Bulldogs since 1960. So it's been a long time coming, folks. But this team is a really good team this year, and they're battle-tested, so they'll continue to keep working. And I'll tell you what, they won't just live off of this win. You're going to see them continue to work, as you heard Coach Siegfried, on to Massillon. So looking forward to it as this team just continues to grow. I love it. As Braden Gross with amazing game tonight, 29 points against a very, very strong McKinley Bulldog team. So Paige Folk back from the floor to join us here. So Paige, 1960 was the last time the Leopards won this game. Your thoughts?
It's such a great, to me, it's one of the best ways to end a game. Even on the losing side, just coming off that high of such valued competition.
Oh.
The going back and forth and just interviewing Coach and BG, just you can feel it. You can feel the excitement and we did it. Like, we got it through, and it's such a great feeling to, feel come off of everybody else.
Well, and you got that monkey off your back that you can just say, okay, now, because you get into those kind of streaks, so to speak. You get into that, you always find that, like, when they hit the three-pointer coming in down the stretch, they hit the bang-bang three-pointers. And I'll tell you what, sometimes that can get in your head, but these guys did not give up. It was, all right, let's get the ball back in, let's continue, let's keep working, and let's get that victory, and they did tonight.
Even on the McKinley side, Coach Witherspoon knew that this game mattered to both teams. Coming in with such strong records on both sides, he held his players accountable, and they definitely showed up tonight. And he is definitely, going to talk about the highs and the lows, because there was so many of both.
He is definitely a difference maker. In fact, shout out to Coach Spoon and your guys. You guys coached a good game. You played a good game, and Leopards were fortunate enough to get out of here with a victory. So, well, I want to thank Paige for coming on with me tonight. We always have a great time when we call these games, and I want to thank my big buddy, Big Jack Horn, as we had a great time. Tell you what, folks, Jack kept us on the air tonight. He did a great job. Stepped up. We got the portable internet so that you could catch the end of that great finish, and we had a lot of fun. I want to thank all of our folks that joined us tonight: Susan Glasser, Mimi, Burrick Cold, Corey Gadone, and so many more there. Jared Heller for everything he does for these streams. He does a great job. John Taggart throwing out some graphics to us. And I want to thank all of you folks, because without all of you, we just can't do what we can do. So, again, Leopards are victorious for the first time here against McKinley since 1960. They brought it home.
Crazy thing to think about.
So, Leopards are victorious. So we're going to step out. We're going to head home. And don't forget, tomorrow, I was told, we're going to be streaming here tomorrow.
Yep.
the wrestling district duels for Division II.
Yeah.
So we'll be bringing that to you, and should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, come out, watch some great competition. If not to the gym, you know, like he said, we'll be streaming on here. I'll be down by the mats, giving out a couple interviews, maybe taking some pictures. You know, swing by, say hi. Always here to talk.
And give us a shout on the stream. So, again, I want to thank everybody for coming on. It was a great time. And till next time, folks, we'll see you in a gymnasium or stadium near you. This is Rob Johnson with the Strega Media Network. Have a great night, everybody.